Later that evening.
Well, that movie premiere was a nightmare. Sitting there and smiling all the time, being the virtuous princess of Equestria that loves every pony equally. Ugh. It almost makes me understand the reasoning behind my sister's actions. Almost. Well, that is a shame. For a moment, I actually thought you and I would at last have found some common ground. What the? Celestia! You! Here! What is the meaning of this? I thought you had went into hiding! Oh, I have. Which is why I am only visiting you in your hotel room late at night. Things have not exactly been going my way this year, I must admit that. But you surely understand that I would not just step into the light again simply to talk to my sister. I figured as much. What is it you want to ask? Well, it's not really that I want to ask for something. Rather, I intend to just go my usual route of simply taking it. And this time, what I want is you. Me? Explain yourself, sister! No, I don't think I will. Agent Codified, make your move!
Yes, Your Highness! Attention, Princess Luna, under authority of Department Prohibited, and by extension the rightful ruler of Equestria. You are hereby under arrest.
What is the meaning of this? Who the fuck is that? I thought Twilight had sent that red soldier away. She has, that is true. But I was able to recreate my most trusted servant from what was left of his DNA. And by I'm of course referring to Dr. Grass. She is a surprisingly good bioscientist for a pony with such a childish dream. But since it would be too lazy even for my standard to just reuse Agent Classified as my enforcer, I made a few adjustments to this one. By simply calling him a different synonym? Not only that, I admit you can't really tell in this light, but he is actually blue. Dr. Grass filled in the missing information with some data she gathered from a dimensional rift, which just happened to open in her lab. How very convenient. I know, right? All right then. So now what is your great plan this time? Capture me and then what? No, everything at its time, but be informed that I have made a very brilliant plan. I shall use your powers to form the minds of the Equestrian citizens even greater than I could have by replacing them with clones. Directly in their dreams, you will plant seeds of loyal thoughts and obedient virtues in their heads while they sleep. That way, I will be back on throne in no time. And when Twilight tries to stop me, the entire citizenship of Equestria will stand against her. That sounds all really nice and stuff. But how did you accommodate for the possibility that I might refuse helping you? What? Because I really don't feel like playing part in this scheme. You know, somehow it doesn't sit right with me to manipulate Pony's thoughts. Oh, come on, Luna. You never do anything for me. You really should consider doing the right thing here. I mean, why even bother keeping the free will of these idiots alive when all they ever do with it is thinking wrong? How long until they decide that they don't want you on their throne either? That is a really long stretch if I'm honest. You know, don't mind me saying that, but unlike you, the ponies like me. I myself might care a little more about them personally than you do, but my image is still intact. So I see no reason to compromise that by associating with your overt conspiracies. But I am sorry, sister, but you're on your own in this. Huh? Hey, hold on a fucking minute now! Didn't I already take you prisoner?
I was actually beginning to wonder that as well.
What the hell am I doing letting you decline me like that? I don't need you to agree with helping me. I can just enforce it! If you don't want to help me willingly, I'll simply have you cloned. That new Luna will then be more than able to play her part, except for the fact that she would just be a normal unicorn with wings. Or do you seriously believe that some machine would be able to recreate a goddess? My dream powers are exclusive to me, the princess of the night. We'll see about that. Agent Codified, would you put some cuffs on her forelegs?
I would, my princess, if I could.
What was that?
I'm afraid I cannot move, Your Highness. I feel like the bones in my legs just started to melt.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? What's wrong with you?
I do not know, Princess, but I am scared. Something must have went wrong with the process of my creation. Yes, right now I feel my inner organs slowly disintegrating. The pain is so excruciating that my entire body is filled to the brim with adrenaline, which might explain how I am still this calm about this.
Get a hold of yourself, Agent Codified, and do as you're told.
I'm afraid that I can't. I must ask for permission to die.
Denied! Stay on your feet!
I'm sorry, Princess Celestia, that I must defy you.
So fucking typical. Holy damnation, sister. You really enhance the life of anyone who associates with you. Even those created specifically for that purpose. Shut your yaps, Luna! This isn't funny! He was the only one of his kind! Fuck! My best soldier just melted to a puddle of goo. How very disgraceful! Dr. Grass will have to answer for that. Oh yes, good idea. Take out your anger on the other pony that followed your commands. I'm certain that this will only make the situation better. Okay, seriously, Luna, you're really triggering me now. Shut the fuck up. Fine, but tell me, sister, am I still going to be kidnapped now? Or can I just go to bed? Because frankly, I feel really exhausted from this movie premiere and I already have meetings scheduled back in Canterlot tomorrow morning. If you want to continue this ridiculous path of acting like a Saturday morning cartoon villain, feel free to do so. But just keep me out of it. I for one find enjoyment in stepping in for you in your exile. Well, except for events like these. But the rest of the ruling business actually really suits me, as I discovered. Makes me question why I did not pick up the throne from the start, instead of staying at your hiding castle for as long as I have. So in other words, you're openly admitting that you just took my throne. Don't you realize that this makes you no less a target of my vengeance than Twilight herself? I thought you hated Twilight simply for being purple. Mostly, yes. But she festered this feeling with her outrageous takeover of my crown after I was forced to flee. And now you are doing the exact same thing. Just stealing my crown and the admiration of every pony, both of which only I deserve. Why don't I just kill you right here and now? Honestly, you would deserve it. Let me answer you this question, my dearest sister. You do not slay me because then you really would have no ground left to stand on for any of your claims. Everything you have done by now, you can still deflect onto others and deny any involvement. But only a goddess can kill a goddess. So you would be wise to stay your horn. The ponies evidently do not need any more reasons to be against you. I fucking hate you, Luna. I really do. Oh please, do we want to talk about hatred? I experienced true hatred first, for 1,000 years straight. Since the dawn of time itself, I endured every pony worshipping only you, and it took until 1 millennium ago that I finally cracked. So please do not speak as if you knew what it is like to live in some pony's shadow. To feel this fire ignite your chest and burn your heart to charcoal. You haven't the slightest clue. So go on and plot your little schemes. Try to overthrow Twilight and regain the populace loyalty. But leave me in peace for the time being. I am done with your shit. You... I can't believe this! How dare you speak to me like this! Silence, sister. I am finished. Leave. See where this envy and villainy shall lead you. Maybe I will. Yeah, you know what? Yes. I don't need you anyways. I can simply follow your example and turn myself into the only weapon I will ever need. What might have started as a retarded what-if concept for an even stupider episode might just be what I need to become. We'll see if they still defy me when their lives are at stake. Watch them try and defy Daybreaker! Gee, talk about an overzealous exit. Still, best of luck, sister. May you come to your senses before it is too late.